Hello. Well. It appears I failed to record my last game. So let me just do a brief recap and then we'll play a new one. But I rolled A3, and honestly I played pretty well. I made two big blunders, but things went off pretty smoothly, I thought, to begin with. I'll just skip ahead. This move was kind of inaccurate on my part. It was just a waste of time. My thinking was that after exchanging the minor pieces, I thought I could move the king, force it to lose the right to castle, but I forgot about this move, defended by the knight. So instead, I went here, thought, oops, and then just went back. Continued as normal. But then, let's see. Here I found a nice swish and zoog in between move. Capture the pawn with check, rather than immediately recapturing the knight. So that was pretty nice. And then just isolate this pawn. Went to capture that pawn, although I lost this pawn back here. And then here I made two bad mistakes. One, I did not realize I could just capture that rook. I just blanked on that. And then even worse, I forgot this pawn was pinned to my king. Oh my gosh. And I could have just lost my rook, just like that. But instead, my opponent traded, and I realized I could capture that rook. And things went pretty smoothly, except for right here. I blundered another fork. Disgraceful on my part. But fortunately for me, my opponent missed it, and I survived to play another game. Okay. Hopefully I'll do better this time. And, dude, are you serious? I keep rolling A3 and D3. What the heck? Alright, but, you know. Come on. Yeah, okay, whatever. The roulette is king. But man. Alright, here we go, D3. I don't know, maybe there's some reason it does that. You know what, from this point onwards, I'll prevent myself from doing any recaps. Or, rerolls. So I'll delete the A3s and all that. Let's see. What am I even doing here? Sure. We'll play a whatever the heck this is. I'll move my bishop out. A delayed, not the accelerated, the delayed queen gambit. Very serious opening. High level stuff, you know. Yeah, you wouldn't understand. Anyways, despite losing the, yeah, here seems fine. Despite losing the tempo, this seems okay. I'll go here. That seems fine. They had two attacks on my knight, so I had to defend it. I'm also attacking their knight, so you know they gotta make a decision. And the problem for them, this comes with a check, or not with a check, but with an attack. Oh my gosh, I apologize for that. Oh man, I hope my microphone still works. I apologize for the noise. That's I might edit that out. I'll see how it sounds. Do I ever go here? I threatened checkmate, which is nice. their defense would be to move the pawn here. Ah, yeah, actually, I don't dislike that. It creates a lot of weaknesses. I can then kind of try to bounce back in like that or something. Let's go for it. And let's see. Yeah, they move there. I will now move my knight over here. Yeah, that seems appropriate. I could go here and then try to get the knight in. Alternatively, I can just move the bishop here and kick the rook out. They do that though. So they kind of volunteer the weakening of that pawn. I'm not sure if I agree with that on their end. Do I want to do this first to kick the queen away? Or do I want to just move immediately and say, you know, whatever? I know it wasn't recorded, but the unrecorded game, I was talking about how I spend too much time on these questions. I don't love... actually... Yeah, I kind of like moving the knight immediately. And I will move it over here. I don't know if there's a difference. Maybe here there could eventually be some threat on this pawn. Whereas over here I thought maybe it pressured the bishop. Although to be fair, my knight is better than the bishop, so... you know, kind of a moot point. Yeah, I probably should have gone here. Oh well, live and learn. Okay, they moved the queen there. Okay. Well, let's start with this. I'm so dumb. I cannot believe I just blundered that. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Okay. I am very sad. Oh my gosh, dude, and now... Okay, so I gotta move the knight, and I gotta protect this pawn. I am disappointed in myself. What can I say? Oh, how horrible. Yeah. And then you do that. Do I have anything? That might just be game losing. Oh my god. You know, it happens. Shoot. Do I have anything I could play for? What I play for is the fact that their pawn structure will suck, and you know, we'll make it work out. They capture there. I will go here. My pawn is not... Actually, no. Let's try to preserve the pawn. Maybe it's futile, but I think it makes sense to preserve the pawn, because these pawns are doubled anyways. Trading this pawn for that pawn is not great for me. They move there. Let's try to activate the other rook. If they move there, I have to be careful about some, okay, something like that. I can't do that, obviously. Let's move the rook here. Although they can do that. Let's do this. If they capture my rook, I definitely recapture with the pawn. Surely, right? I captured the pawn. I hit the queen. The queen moves there, offering a trade. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Okay. They get to trade queens, but I win a pawn back. And then I have to fight with, I'm just down a dang bishop. Oh my gosh. Dude, and there's nowhere to go. This is protected. Over here, there's no infiltration. How horrible. What do I play for then? At least I can kind of... No, not really. Not really. Okay, if I go here, I can at least sort of threaten that. Seems pretty hopeless. I imagine an attack on my bishop coming. Okay, not sure what that is. Now, I have to be careful. If I go there, and they go here, do I just lose the bishop? No, because I take the pawn, threaten the bishop. Okay, let's go for it. I gotta play faster. I don't think they can protect this pawn. If they move up there, I can go here, and then the pawn falls anyways. They do force the exchange. They'll probably... they don't have to. Okay, but they do. Shoot, okay. I'll go... I'll go here. I could go there and just try to push that. That seems lame. I'll go here. I'll do that. Even if they move the rook there, I'm okay. Ooh. There might be something I can force. I don't think it works, but... it just seems hopeless. The most unfortunate thing, of course, being that I only record the videos of me losing, of course, but, you know, that's life. Do I bother with that? Do I... To be honest, I'm not really sure what they're going for with this. This might be more of a blockade. There's no way this holds, though. Let's push. I think if I swindle something, it'll have to be trying to get like a breakthrough on this end. It's not gonna work, but you know, you gotta try something at some point. I imagine the rook captures. Maybe the bishop can capture. Yeah. Let's move this guy over. No, I go here. Can't do that. So I'll go here. Okay. No, it doesn't work. Uh-oh. Yeah, and then what do I do? This seems pretty hopeless anyways. I mean, if they blunder that. But anything short of this and it'd be GG's. I go here. They capture that. I have to just pray, basically. They can even move the bishop there. Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't work. Good game to my opponent. I mean, go fin back, I guess, but yeah, I'm losing this. What is this? Oh shit. Oh no, I should not have said that. Oh my gosh, we win it. What a comeback. Oh my gosh. What a swindle. I can't believe it. Oh, why did I have to curse? Okay, well anyways. Oh, the robbery. Okay. Probably the greatest comeback you're ever gonna see on this channel, but you know what? We take those. Alright, have a good night.